who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus.
The South African public, the town population wishes you well.
MSW, live from the presidential dinner at the Union Buildings in Pretoria.
Yes, certainly live and direct as well, live streaming. If you are on EWN, good evening and welcome to it. If you're on the 947 stream as well, welcome. Looking forward to all of your comments, your conversations as they come through. Voice notes live on the radio as well. Well, a person who knows how to rock a microphone is Mafokate. He is here with us in our setup here. Arthur, good to see you, like I said before the break. Tell me more though. This thing went viral. This is Arthur's song and so on. You put it together. Tell me more.
Yeah, no, one decided, I was thinking, I'm looking at the situation.
Yeah.
We are all thinking about the league title, you know, the CAF, and everybody has forgotten that South Africa is going to the World Cup. I mean, we'll be in the World Cup within 10 days or something.
Yeah, we leave on Sunday.
Yeah, and I felt there was no real hype. You know, one had to find a way of just bringing up that vibe. And, you know, you look at Shakira and everybody worldwide, they are releasing songs. And what's happening in South Africa? And I thought, why not? You don't lose anything. The beautiful thing about music is you just do it.
Yes.
It either works or it doesn't work. You don't lose anything. And it stays there forever.
And so far, has it worked? What's been the response?
The response has been massive. Like, I was actually shocked, you know, and people enjoyed the song. And they're asking for more. We're hoping to get platforms to expose the song. And the name of the song is Jovicho.
Jovicho.
Yeah.
And you brought Chomi back.
Yeah, I had to.
Where's she been?
Ish. Business.
What is Aish?
No, the thing is, I had to convince her.
Yeah.
I said, you know, you're the right person to do this thing.
Yeah.
Because you know how to hype up the crowd. You know how to get the crowd going. People identify you with football, with soccer, and, you know, why not?
Are you part of the Mackenzie charter flight that's going to the World Cup?
I was told so, but I don't know what's happening, but I was told so.
Oh, you were told that you're going?
Yes.
But you don't know that you're going?
Yet.
Okay,
till I see something.
Okay, let's start off with one. Do you have an American visa?
Not as yet.
So you don't have an American visa?
That's why I'm saying I don't know where I am. But I know that I'm going.
But how are you going to go there when you don't have a visa?
We're not too low. Skarasatla is saying.
Well, I know you've got connections in higher places as well. But if you do go, though, is that just for the first game and then you come back and you're going to stay for all three Bafana games at least?
I would love to watch all the games, all the Bafana games, but it will depend on the resources as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what about
Are
the rest?
Are you going?
Mina, hey.
The
foundation is going to pay for me.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a deal we're going to sign.
Okay.
I mean, you would probably say.
Okay.
I can see the sport that's there. but overall, though,
But you should be going there.
No, we'll be there for the first game. Don't worry.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we want to see the journey of Bafana progressing. I just think that
for the first time.
I think for the first time they're going to qualify to the knockout stages.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, there's no other way. I mean, there's Coach Desiree Ellis. She's trying to dodge me, but I'll catch up with her just now. I mean, she's a serial winner as well. So, like I said, guys, it's the who's who as far as football is concerned. But just sport in general, politicians, they're all here at Mafokate. You've also been doubling up now. You're doing podcasts and so on. Is that a deliberate thing?
You'd know better that I've always loved football.
Yes, of course. Pirates
I come from a sports family. Yeah, I'm a Pirates man. I don't hide. I'm not like some people.
I wonder who those people are.
I won't say their names, you know, but I'll come out.
Congratulations, champ.
Yeah, no, congratulations.
Who are you congratulating yourself?
No, congratulations, champ.
Well, he's congratulating himself here, guys. Have you ever heard this on radio?
Triple champions.
But you were saying to me that it's a deliberate thing that you're doing. What's the bigger picture, though? Because we know you as an entrepreneur, we know you as a musician. Now we're seeing you on the field interviewing Abo Sipombuli and all of that.
Honestly speaking, I just enjoy it. You know, it's one of those things that I love doing.
Yeah.
just like I used to perform at matches. And I always say to people that one of the funniest moments was when the stadium was banned. I was there. So I've been attending football from since.
Yeah.
And, I've been a football lover. When we won in 96, I was there on the field. I couldn't believe it when my song was played and Mandela was walking onto the field and I was on the at the grandstands and I was enjoying myself.
Which song was that? Just remind us, just sing the chorus quickly.
You know that one. Man.
And then the new one, just give us a quick hook, a quick line.
The Chovicho one.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we live. Right?
I wish I could do it, but remember it's sung by Chomi. Me, I'm just doing the Chovicho.
But do it like you're doing the song.
I'm not going to do that.
Why?
Never, not today.
But you're a performing artist.
But I want to be paid to do it.
You're going to be paid?
Yeah. When?
Immediately.
Now.
Yeah, there's a stash here underneath the table.
If you answer me, can I ask you a question?
You interviewing me now? Okay, fine. Go ahead. He's taking over here.
Which 6 players do you think are going to be dropped?
Player number 6, player number 5, player number 4, player number 3, player number 2, player number 1. Those 6 will be dropped.
And then which one do you think should be there? At least one.
Of the 6?
No. The one that you'd love to see there. When we talk to Kaizer Chiefs people, obviously they all say Peterson.
Yeah. I mean,
but for Marawa, which player would you like? Okay, let me say mine. I would like to see Tito there. I would like to see Tito there. No, Tebogo is obvious.
Yeah, Tebogo is obvious.
Don't talk about the 4. Don't mention Rele. Yeah. Don't mention Tebogo. Don't mention Apollos. Don't mention Williams. Which one would you like to see there?
It's so tough, man. But it's also just unfair. One. But he's not going to go.
Yeah.
And I was saying to...
I mentioned Tito.
Yeah, 100%. But you know what's going to happen. That's nothing like that's going to happen. I said to Tim Sugazi earlier on, Tashreeq Matthews, you've seen him play.
Yes.
You saw the stand there over the weekend and how then Debo came and finished that off. But if now you've cemented your 32 players in the prelim squad...
Out of that 32, which one?
All of them.
One. I just need one. Marawa's favorite player. For the World Cup only, though.
You said it's an obvious one with Williams, right?
Yes. Obvious with Apollos?
No, but Sipho Chain has got to be there.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Our legend here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Mafokate. He does want to sing for us, but hey, we promised him that there's a stash of cash here, but he doesn't want to take us seriously. Baba, go represent the country, and always good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. That's Adamo Fokate there joining us in our studio, in our setup here. Like I said, should we do this? Lord of the media. Hey? No, you're coming to chat to us. No. This is the first time for you to come onto this platform. And you know, you've been correcting people. Hey, I'm not Samugele, what. But ladies, I've got the Lord of the media here on MSW for the very first time because I know that he loves his sport. And you love Pirates, I believe.
No. My son is Pirates, by the way, and he's only 8. So I don't know how he managed to be a Pirates fan, but these young Pirates players, both Bilibili, Rele Mufokeng, are seemingly having an effect on these young boys who are football players. So. All
right, I'm taking you away from the politics of the day. I'm taking you away from Pala Pala and all sorts of things. But at the same time, all I'm saying to you, what are you expecting in terms of this announcement?
Look, I think it will be a fairly balanced squad. I assume that they will predominantly go with players coming from Mamelodi Sundowns, coming from Pirates. Those are the 2 top teams in the country currently. You looked at how beautifully, particularly Tebogo Mokoena played in the final of CAF here in Pretoria and also in Morocco. He played exceptionally well. So I'm expecting that he will definitely be in that squad. That is Koena. You're expecting the likes of Rela Mufokeng. He's had a very good season. So it would be very highly unlikely that he'll be left out. And particularly of a new, younger generation that is coming up in South African sports, you would expect him to be there, particularly when the influence that he has on the young ones. I know my son is an avid soccer fan, and he always speaks about Mafokate and particularly other younger boys
Sure.
I've seen within his football team, and he's had that particular effect in South African football and in particularly playing for Orlando Pirates.
What have you made of Hugo Broos? Because he has a man who the mind of his own. He's come through. Obviously, reminds me of the Bob radio days. The station with the mind of its own. But he's a man with the mind of his own, and his selections are his own. So you can tell him about Lodge, you can tell him about whatever. He's not going to budge. What have you made of his stint thus far since day one?
If you've got a coach with a backbone, if you've got a leader with a backbone who's not afraid to make unpopular decisions that are of the benefit of the greater good of the people that he's leading as a whole, that is a person to keep, and that is a person to have, a person who has a strategy, a person who's taken a team from being a bunch of losers and to being a meaningful team within the African continent, a giant of its own, and who've played well within the AFCON. And it is a man that you definitely need to have and need to keep. And even if he were to retire, he's a person who must be on speed dial for the next coach to come in. African context, I always say, if you give coaches the leeway and you give them the space and time and you don't micromanage them through microphone, through telling them from the booth that you are sitting in, like other teams, substitute.
Sure.
Give them the leeway, give them the length and the latitude to do their work. They will perform for you. He's our own. In Hugo Broos, we've got our own in Pitso Mesumane. I would say like that. If you give Pitso the latitude and the leeway to do his work, African coaches can follow the way that Safa has done with Hugo Broos, we will definitely have a team to go forward to and be a global player into the future.
Can I quickly be naughty because I have to go for a break, right? So this is the entire Samgele Maseko who's here, ladies and gentlemen. The president is going to be walking past here anytime from now. We understand the football. We understand everything else. He's been in the news one way, day after day. He's addressed the nation the other week. And I know you're very brilliant with door stopping. Will you door stop him for a Bafana Bafana related question, or will you door stop him for something else, given the opportunity of access?
Because he's my client professionally. My boss would kill me if I don't ask a government and politics related question. But from a layman's person sitting at home, I would actually want to think, what's your view of Bafana Bafana? Your honest view of Bafana Bafana in the tenure of Hugo Broos and the investments that have been made to South African football over the course of the years, and looking at how South African football has risen to the occasion with Patrice Motsepe at CAF, with Mamelodi Sundowns playing well. At some point, Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates did well within the CAF Champions League as well. And you've got other smaller teams that have now entered this particular continental championship. That would be my question on a non-work
level. But then just whisper to me here, whisper to me, the one that the SABC and SABC News would be extremely happy with, that they'll be running with in 5 minutes after you've asked them, the non-football one would be what?
Section 89 report and his review.
Sure. And why you took so long?
I'm just a nice guy today. It's a feel-good day today.
Okay, all right.
We're going to the World Cup. We've qualified. We didn't qualify through the back door because
or by hosting. Yeah.
We qualified. Our football is taking a new leap, and you are actually even seeing it in these former multiracial schools.
Yeah.
The amount of football that is being played, particularly within these schools that were predominantly known to be rugby schools.
Rugby and cricket.
Rugby and cricket. Now you are finding football. You just wish that there could be proper investments, that the childhood football at school, high school level, at primary school level could be treated as an academy, as we are seeing with cricket and rugby.
That gentleman you saw walking past, his name is Gayton McKenzie. Those are the kind of questions that we're going to be throwing at him. But you know what? Because of the first time, and again, it's impromptu. And again, like I say, if you're watching on EWN, if you're watching on the 947 platform, you're listening on Vuma, Rise, Sowetan Live, guys, it's rare that somebody who is as important, who is as talented, who has delivered to the country some of the best journalism moments we have ever seen. The bravery that this man has is something that we can all talk about. But here he is today chatting to us about football, a sport that I know he loves very, very well indeed. Lord of the Media, what a great honor.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Hopefully, Kaizer Chiefs and Manchester United can do well next season.
Well, you got rid of Amarim, so there is hope in Michael Carrick. He's done a wonderful, wonderful job all round. So, looking forward to it. Thank you very, very much indeed. Follow him on social media. He'll talk to you about this particular moment as he broke away from politics and everything else that he normally talks about. It is live. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, the Sifako Makhato Presidential Guest House is where we are. Any minute now, we're going to be expecting, the president to come through. And the Bafana Bafana squad with Coach Hugo Broos, they had been attending another function. We also, like I said, we saw Gayton McKenzie come through. He might come back and chat to us. Don't worry about, 7 o'clock on radio. We will finish. But it's a rolling coverage. So go to the stream. EWN 947 will be here. We'll carry that announcement live as well. Look forward to your comments and so much more. It is hashtag MSW Marawa Sports Worldwide, 27th of May, 2026. A historic day all round.